Hey, it's Mike from MC Ranch Overland at the MC Ranch Overland HQ. We're going to be heading up north a couple hundred kilometers for 2 days, completely off grid. We've got the old Tacoma all loaded up here, and yeah, we got the fridge stocked. We're going to be doing a chuck roast on the campfire. We got some steaks, got a couple of beers, some yams and some garlic and all the good stuff. And yeah, so we just had two pretty major hailstorms here. I couldn't believe it. It was cold this morning. Now the sun's coming out and it's absolutely gorgeous. I got the rig all loaded up. I got some clothes, got my shotgun with me, got my 2 ham radios, my inReach, and all my camera equipment. So yeah, pretty excited to get out there. Actually, it's been a long time since actually gone off where there's no cell phones and nothing else, so it's gonna be awesome. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, we're just pulling out of the MC Ranch HQ for a great road trip. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, and there's one more thing I didn't tell you. We've got a little bit of beer, we got some good food, and a bottle of whiskey, so it's gonna be awesome.
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam, come the morning.
Well, we're gonna hit gravel in about 5 minutes. I pulled over just a little while ago. It was still on pavement, but I aired down 28 all the way around. We're fully loaded. Plan on staying out, like I said, at least 2 days, maybe more. And yeah, it's been stormy out. It's after 4 o'clock. It's later than I'm used to bugging out and hidden in the woods. I like to usually go first thing in the morning. But here we are, and we'll enjoy it. Well, we're about 30 kilometers up the road right now. The sun's starting to come out. Pretty excited about that. It's going to be a beautiful evening to have a campfire and cook some amazing food. And when you're going to come along with us, enjoy the ride.
Falling leaves.
Cool being out here so late in the afternoon. It's not summertime yet, but it doesn't get dark until I think 8 o'clock or something like that, or 7:30. But we've been driving through some nice sunshine and a few rain squalls, but just up ahead, a couple of kilometers, it looks like there's a full-on rainstorm, so that should be fun.
On the back my grill, one more trip, and I'ma move on. Across the track, don't look back. All the jacks roll on. City lights will blind your eyes. Don't look twice, won't you go on?
Just happens to be a beautiful view of the lake and the evening sun Well, here we are, camp almost completely set up. We got the fire going. It's only a couple of degrees above freezing here, and you can see it's pretty big waves on the lake there. Pretty cold outside, but on this side of the truck with the awning out, it's completely warm. And after chopping wood, I'm warm. Got the inside of the camper set up here. Got the wrap-on green toilet here if I need it in the night. I got my little Olight lantern, which I absolutely love. I actually put it on a professional quick release that's for cameras on a tripod, and so I can move it, put it on a tripod or put it on a picnic table, but I really like it right where it is there. And then on the other side I've got my EcoFlow, which has been keeping the fridge at like minus, I don't know, 8 all day or something like that, so I'm still at, I'm 94% charged here, and then I'm going to get full sun in the morning. And yeah, and then I got my pillow in the back there for chilling out later. Fridge is ready to rock and roll here. We're going to pour ourselves a whiskey, priorities of course, and yeah, so we're going to close up this side here to keep the wind out a little bit. And all I really need to do is put the awning on the tent here, which is just 2 pieces of spring steel, which just takes a second, but I can't do it with a camera in my hand. So here's the lake, sun going down. Sundown was technically 8:02 tonight. There's a pretty decent wind here. Well, there's the lake with the sun going down. And yeah, it's a pretty good chop out there. Windy. See the wind over there coming in hard. Richard's set up with his Dodge. We got the MC Ranch Overland Tacoma set up. Got a fire going, original Fire Reflector. We have the new TJM Barbecue 35 set up. We're going to be doing some steaks on it later. And yeah, now it's time to get in the camper and make a cocktail. I'm sure we have something in here. Turn the light up. There we go. What do we have here? What do we have? There we go. Canadian rye whiskey. Perfect. There we go. Alberta Springs. Anyway, we're going to stop filming for a little while, have a drink, and we'll carry on a little bit.
Hey, good morning. Holy cow. Wow, Richard and I stayed up to 2 o'clock in the morning. There was a half moon. The stars were out. It was almost like daylight outside. It was absolutely gorgeous. And we were cozy warm around the campfire. We just talked and listened to music. And yeah, I'm usually one of these people that go to bed at 9 o'clock at night. And 2 o'clock in the morning was quite an extent. But it was such a beautiful evening. There seemed like no reason to go to bed, and so yeah, so just getting up here, take a look outside. It was supposed to be a sunny day today, so we're gonna have a look and see what we're up against here. Okay, let's have a look outside. Oh yeah, it's beautiful out there.
Well, as you can see, it's a beautiful day out there. Haven't really got out of the camper yet. Here you can see my setup a little bit. I have my EcoFlow here that's plugged into a 200 watt solar panel on the roof. Plus I have another 100 watt supplementary panel that I usually point east in the morning and get the morning sun. And then in this corner I have my angle refrigerator, and it barely draws any power. I usually keep it at about
-1 or 2, but if there's just drinks and stuff like that, I keep it at like -10. And then I just lit my buddy heater just for a minute. It's not really damp in here whatsoever, but just to get a little bit of dry heat in the place. And then when I go onto the other side of my camper here, I've got my benches and my messy sweater and stuff like that, and then I have my wrap-on green toilet, which has remained unused so far, but it's really nice to have on a cold day. And then I have a little power station that I built in the corner that's got a light, and you know, when I turn it on, there's a light there, the toilet turns on, the flushing system turns on. And then my boys bought me this super cool Olight lantern, which charges on a USB-C, and but it burns for like 60 hours. It's crazy. So this is the lowest setting. This is the kind of the cozy light here, as you can see. And as you turn it up, that amber light gets brighter, but then it transforms into a utilitarian white light and shines down. So if you used it outside, it would be great for cooking and stuff like that, right? And just basically, you know, navigating around your site. But anyway, let's see what it looks like outside. Actually, one thing I have to do here, I got my Danners on. I love these Danners. I'm one of these people that when I get something like quality, this is when Danners were still made in the US, not in Asia. And I've resold these twice already, and I absolutely love them. But as you can see, it is gorgeous outside, so I'm putting on my sunny day boots, which I like the Australian slip-on boots, but these are made by Cabela's, and I like them because they're waterproof and they breathe. Anyway, so here we go. Let's have a look outside. Yeah, not too tough to take. There's the damage from last night. Not too bad. And then we can just take a walk over and have a look at the lake here. We're going to spend a considerable amount of time this morning cleaning up the campsite, making it nice. We decided to stay here for another day. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning.
We're just saying good morning to the world. I was just saying that inside my Cab, it's black. Like, I can't even tell it's sunny outside until I unzip. So
Okay.
I took a look there, but yeah, it's pretty beautiful out here. So
It's gorgeous.
yeah, so we're going to spend the day here and soak it all in. And we'll keep a fire going all day long, get some firewood for tonight. There's lots around, as you can see. And yeah, time to set up the old iCamper disco and make a cup of coffee.
this fire pit today, get rid of it, and obviously clean up a little bit of mess we've made. But yeah, look at that view. Last night, the top of these mountains were just lit up like a Christmas tree, just absolutely stunning from the half moon that was out. So that's what empowered us to stay up till 2 in the morning. Oh, getting pretty excited for that cup of coffee. It's just starting to percolate now. These Petromax percolators are beautifully made, all stainless steel. And the nice thing about it is it's really authentic, because this piece on the top isn't like a plastic or synthetic material, it's actually glass. So a little bit old school quality. I really enjoy using things like that. Oh yeah, that's done now. Okay, pour this coffee. Oh, that's perfect. You want a little bit more, Richard?
No, I'm good.
You are? Okay. So you starting to get hungry, Richard?
Getting there.
I think we're going to take this ham steak that we have and we're going to smoke it over the fire for a little bit. So I'm just going to cut through the fat so it renders a little bit better. Here, my dirty fingers. That looks pretty good. And then I'm going to just do a quick score like this. Score on the other side, and then if you're not offended, I'm going to just use my hands, and I'm just going to, oops, it's only a little bit hot. Definitely want it out of the flames. Just go like that. There we go. We'll just let that sit for about 45 minutes. We'll make sure it's like around 250 degrees, something like that. And then we'll make some eggs and have breakfast. How does that sound, Rich? Good?
Awesome. Can't wait.
Okay. We'll just take a little bit of a look at the camp again on another beautiful sunny day. We do not have the heavy wind on the lake today. Here we are. The giant slab of ham for breakfast. That ought to be enough for the two of us. What do you think?
Oh, I think so. That's a dozen eggs, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I can't believe how much heat is coming from that, though. I'm like, right now I'm about 8 feet back, and it's pretty much a wall of heat. It just happens to be a bit of smoke now, too, but that's okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying the video and the adventure so far, and it's nice to be out with Richard. We haven't done this together in 10, 15 years. It's been so long. So it's nice to be out here, nice weather, no other campers around, no traffic, no cars going by, the odd jet boat, which is part of the logging industry, going up and down the lake. But other than that, just peace and quiet, lots of good food. Last night we had a bit of a surprise. Richard came out of his truck with some gin tonics for us, so there's nothing like finishing your day with a couple of ice cold gin tonics, so that was really, really nice. And yeah, it's just so nice to have the second day that you can just reflect and live in the moment, right? The lake is like a mill pond. Yeah, it's really pretty here. Smell the smoke in the air. There's actually a lot of birds. We haven't seen any other animals, but yeah, lots of birds. And these mountains are really quite majestic. Hey Rich, what do you think? The ham's looking pretty good, eh? Oh, I'm starting to get hungry. Like, the smell is incredible. We've got the cedar, all these different varieties of wood here, and I've been trying to keep it out of the flame and put a little bit more in the smoke. But I think we're going to just crank up the heat a little bit. I'm going to lower it, sear that, and then we're going to do some awesome eggs in here. And that's going to be a great breakfast. That's a big chunk of meat for us, and we'll do a whole bunch of eggs for sure. As many as fit in there for sure. So anyway, we'll catch up with you guys in just a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do her.
Okay, so I think this is pretty nice here. I think I'm going to put this out of the way, lower this, get this hot for the eggs, and then get the butter. We'll just use this bad boy here. Boy, like it was only a couple of degrees above freezing when we got up this morning. It's surprising. Our olive oil was rock solid. Everything is cold, right? But yeah, get this melted on here. Okay, don't want that too hot. I'm actually gonna. This actually might be okay. We'll check it out. I can always raise it up a little bit. Get some eggs in there. We'll clean up the mess later. That's better. I'm sure these eggs will burn their way in here pretty quick. I think we're gonna go 2 more just for good luck. There we go, eggs, and then we'll let that cook up a little bit and get some salt and pepper on there in a bit. And yeah, let's let this cook. The eggs are starting to look good. Have some salt and pepper on there. This is the official hero shot of the food. Well, here's the cowboy chef here. What time is it? It's 11:26. Obviously having late breakfast. We're going to call a brunch today. And yeah, I'll give you a few close-ups of this, what's going to be a delicious breakfast. The eggs are almost getting poached in butter, and in here I just want to make sure that the ham stays hot for us. Okay, Rich, looks like we're ready for breakfast. It's going to take this off the heat here for a second. Going to grab this bad boy, put it on a plate. Like that. And then we come over here, I'm going to give it a cut that. Are you partial to one side or the other? We'll just cut right in the middle, right?
It's all good.
I'll take the one with
Whatever.
Okay, I'll take the one with the bone in it. I'll go over here. And then we're going to go over and we're going to rescue the eggs. Oh, this isn't looking over on me. Go 1, 2, 3. My hands are starting to get hot. There we go. Put this thing down towards me. Well, how does that look? It's not.
Looks awesome.
It kind of flipped around a little bit, and I think we're good. We're good, ready to eat.
Let's do her.
Well, that was worth every minute of it. I can't wait to eat it. I think we're gonna call this one brunch.
For sure, eh?
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Delicious. Well, peeing in nature definitely has its benefits. Richard was relieving himself near the truck here, and he noticed his tire was completely flat from the trip in. We were down to 10 pounds. He normally runs 70. So we got a little bit of soap here, and I'm pretty sure we found what's going on here. I put some water in there. And here you can see there's definitely a leak there. So we've got the repair kit here, and yeah, we're gonna throw a patch on there. Holy smokes, I felt under pressure there for a second. We were at 70 pounds and now we're right back down to 10, but you can see the plug in there. We put lots of water and soap on it again. There's no bubbles coming out. So this was one regulation tire repair. Awesome. So here you can see the butyl sticking out. I'm just gonna hopefully do it with one hand. If not, yeah, there we go. Just want that random piece cut off. So there we go, one fixed tire. So we'll get that tire pressure up. What are we at here? We're only about 45. Just give it a little bit. And my good friend Richard was used to be a sculptor, still is a sculptor, just hasn't been doing it lately. He used to sculpt in mammoth and mastodon ivory, and he has pieces in museums all over the world. But when he was a boy living in Venezuela, because Richard's got such enormous hands, his dad used to say, "Richard, you've got hands for the piano," and most people would think for playing the piano, but he used to say no for moving them. So yesterday we went for a walk up the road here, and it was a half moon and everything was lit up. It was beautiful, but I wanted to get just a rudimentary walking stick for Richard, and for most people it would be a little bit big, but for him it's like holding on to a toothpick. So anyway, we'll probably do the same thing again tonight. So I was just gonna make it a little bit nicer, and it's a good piece of wood. Just take off the sharp edges and stuff like that. This is a Falkniven, and this is what the Swedish Air Force would give their pilots a standard issue. This one has a custom-made handle, which I made myself with brass rivets, and then I filed in the jimping on the back, and it's one of my all-time favorite knives. It just stays sharp, and it's a pleasure to use. Very comfortable. Yeah, I think that'll work for him. Perfect. I like to do my own leather work, so this is one of my Granford Burke's Swedish forest axe. I trimmed the handle down just a little bit. I think they're normally about 24 inches. This is 22. And then I made this nice little sheath here for it, stuff like that. But I really like building with it. Good axe. There you go, I put a bit of a point on the bottom for you, Rich, that way when you use it, it doesn't slip away from you.
Awesome, thank you.
Well, it's a whole heck of a lot easier, Richard, getting wood with a harvester than it is carrying it up one by one, eh? So we just put some 100% natural wood briquettes on our campfire. We're not going to be using wood anymore. And we're going to take our chuck roast and we're going to brown it on all sides on the TGM grill, which is now being used as the sexiest coffee table in history. I absolutely love this thing. And we're going to put the chuck roast on there. After we put some salt and pepper on it, we're going to brown it really good, and then we'll put it in the Dutch oven. So this is stage one of what we hope to be an amazing dinner, right, Richard?
Oh, you bet. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. So right now we have the hardwood briquettes on the lower level underneath, and then we have the lump charcoal on top, which ignites quicker, and we've kind of sandwiched it in there to get it really, really hot. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get the chuck roast, we're going to put it on the TGM Metalworks grill that you see there, spin it over, and we're going to brown the chuck roast on all sides, and then we'll put it in the Dutch oven and prepare it with the wine and all the yummy stuff, which I'll film and show you exactly what I'm doing. And then we're going to raise the grill that you see there a little bit higher, because we want about 300 degrees, maybe a little bit lower, for maybe 2 hours. And yeah, we'll let it cook away. We'll take some of these briquettes and we'll put them on the lid of the Dutch oven which will really create that oven effect, of course. So yeah, so we're just sitting here patiently drinking a gin tonic, enjoying the evening, some good conversation, and hopefully within 15-20 minutes we can brown that chuck steak. Pretty quick. So we'll see how hot that is. It should be pretty hot. I'm going to do the bottom, we're going to do the top, and I'm really going to make an effort to do these sides as well here. So oh yeah, look at that. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh, I'm really excited for this, Richard. This is going to be an amazing meal. Okay, this bad boy is all seared here. We're going to get some carrot and some celery. Here. Throw this bad boy in. We're going to do a little bit more salt. Tenderize it a little bit. Black pepper. Black pepper. We're going to put some organic smoked paprika in there. Like that. Put some chili flakes in there. That's good. I'm gonna put some organic oregano. And then we're gonna put rosemary in there, which is a given. And then this is the good parts, almost. I'm gonna put of bouillon cubes, and this is Carolyn, my wife's recommendation, but we're going to do it because she's an incredible cook. Okay, just going to perforate the yams a little bit without stabbing myself. This is how accidents happen when you're camping. I can't believe that we had that flat tire today. We talked about that yesterday. We were saying, oh, you know, maybe before the winter we should get new tires. And then we were both talking about airing down. And next thing you know, there you go. You were on the side of the truck there, and you noticed it was only 10 pounds of tire pressure, which is minus 60. So anyway, we're not going to put this in quite yet because the chuck roast is 2 hours. This is an hour max, so they're ready to go. Sure. I'm just thinking I'm going to put a touch more rosemary because I really enjoy the rosemary in there. And we can always salt it up a little bit more later. Just trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to take the Dutch oven. We're going to put it on the TPM. It's supposed to be a slow cook at 300 degrees, so that's going to handle the bottom side. And I'll use my $2 pinchers here, and I'm going to exploit a few of these and put them up here. Oh, there's some good heat on these for sure. What do you think, Richard?
Oh, looking good.
Seems like we almost know what we're doing here. We fixed the tire today. I figure if you can fix a tire, you can cook a roast. So, but this is putting off some serious heat here. So I'm just spread this out and make it as even as I can. We're actually going to do one more thing with the chuck roast. We have these beautiful craft charcuterie pieces of sausage, and they're absolutely beautiful. They have a lot of fat in them, and they have a lot of flavor, smoke and otherwise. So I'm just going to cut these up like so. And that's it like that. And we're going to go give it one of these. I have a lidless lifter, which is supposed to make this stuff easy. So we're going to go like this. And there we go. Lift that up. Put it there. Just leave it. Oh my god, that already smells crazy good. And I'm going to put these in here just to allow that fat. And actually, while I'm here, we're going to do one of these as well because we're rowdy. And yeah. So we're going to put it there. There we go. Okay, here we go. We got a 1/4 pound of butter. We're going to put it in here, and we're going to give our audience a sneak preview what this is starting to look like. It's been exactly 1 hour. So check this out. So if I can get this thing off without knocking it all over, I'm putting it right in the middle there. And there we go. Look at that. Oh, I can smell the... Oh, that's crazy how good that smells. Okay, guys. We're going to have a wicked chuck roast tonight, I'll tell you. Cool. Do this really quick. Sorry, Mr. Cast Iron. I'm going to put this up here like this. And I'm going to call that 300 degrees. Yeah, that's maybe a bit more. Anyway, we'll let her go. We'll let her rip. It is what it is. If it doesn't taste good, we'll just drink more. Anyway, guys, we'll catch up with you in a little bit here. See how this turns out. Okay, guys, 2 hours later, we've got this done here. I'm going to take the briquettes off the lid, or the briquettes off the lid. Yes, that's correct. And just kind of do this. Okay, let's have a look at this. Oh man, that looks... What do you think, Richard?
Oh my goodness.
It's just nothing but juice and amazing stuff there. So this can come off. And the beauty about the aluminum boxes is you can put something hot on it. I'm actually going to... Yeah, that'll be my plate. Sorry. Something smoky. Let's put some wood on so we can be warm when we're eating our dinner. This should light really quick. Poorly as I've done that, and then move that out of the way. And here we are. So we're going to start with the yams. Drag them out of here. Look at this, Richard. Hopefully it's tender.
That's my plate.
Well, I know we're going to cut them in half.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. Oh, there you go. And we're going to brush this off. No, we're just going to go like that. That's easier. And I'm going to sever it for you. And I'm going to do mine as well. Oh, that's so hot, man. Crazy. Then we go with some butter. And more butter here. And then some butter on the meat, because it's all butter. and delicious. And there we go. Now we need a spoon to get some of that in here, right, Richard?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the vegetables were just for flavor, right? So you don't have to eat those, right? But there is the... how's that look?
Awesomeness.
Okay. And then there's garlic. I left the skin on, so you kind of have to work with it. I'm not sure if you got any. Well, here's some garlics for you. There you go, my friend. Okay, it looks like we're locked and loaded. Let's do it. Oh man, I'm excited about this, Richard. Look at that. I don't know if this comes up on camera, but we got the yams and the roasted garlic and chuck roast. Have you had a few bites out, James? James, Alex. Richard?
Yes. It's excellent.
Are the is the garlic actually cooked? Did you peel these?
Not yet. Not yet.
That's a nice piece of meat, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Richard, this is one of the best camping trips I've had for a very, very, very long time. I'm so glad to be out here with you. So, hope you enjoyed the dinner.
Oh man, this is a gas. We should do this more often.
Yeah. Hey guys, we just finished our chuck roast.
Slow cooked chuck roast.
Yeah, on the Dutch oven. It turned out pretty good. Really, really delicious. And we had some yams with it. It was nice. The sun's just going down. Richard and I are going to spend some time together and chill out. So we're going to sign off for tonight. And hope you enjoyed the day like we did. And we'll talk to you tomorrow morning.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone.
Did I hear you laughing? Whiskey time. It's 4 o'clock, right?
Pouring rain,
Somewhere.
I don't think that's
on to hear that train.
like it took us half a day to make breakfast. We've earned this.
Just get home. Just get home.
Oh, good morning, everyone. Oh, day 3 of our outdoor adventure. Oh, the sun just came up over the mountains. I'm just looking outside. Not sure if that's coming up on film here, but yeah, time to get after it. Make some coffee. We went to bed early last night. The night before, we stayed up till 2 in the morning looking at the stars and the moon and everything. Last night we had our chuck roast, and after that, we were a little bit tired and sat around the fire and talked and listened to a little bit of music. And yeah, went to bed early. So it's a beautiful day out there. You can see outside there. So, gonna get dressed. Like I said, get after it, make some coffee, and have another awesome day. So, catch up with you guys in just a little bit. I can't believe it. There's one thing nice about this Alocab canopy camper that's on the Tacoma. When it's closed up, I always leave all the windows open a little bit to get some nice airflow, even if it gets really cold. I have no heat in here whatsoever. I didn't use any last night, but it's completely black in here. So I had no idea, even though I was hoping that I'd wake up to this beautiful sunshine. You can see the lake, and yeah, it's time to get up and get at it. So gonna get out the iCamper disco and make some coffee for Richard and I. yeah, it's going to be another beautiful day here. Just got dressed in the old cab, and yeah, gonna get after it and see what it looks like outside here. Oh yeah, it's gonna be another spectacular day. So let's get the coffee on and start our day.
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone. Pouring rain, wanna hear that train. There she comes, won't you get on?
Is it good? Yeah, you? I thought that, yeah. Well, I'm still enjoying my cup of coffee. It's a slow morning here. 10:30. I really enjoy the Harvester. We have a new version of the Harvester coming out. All our products, we designed them to be heirloom quality virtually. It's all, you know, double 1,000 military grade cordure and stuff, but I just love it that I always have my axe, my gloves, and my saw. And of course, one of my new favorites is
Falling leaves,
my Agawa Canyon 24.
want to go.
Just loving this saw. And we're gonna head down to the beach in a little while and find some beach wood and cut it up into lengths
Take a
and go from
seat.
there.
I'ma pack my grip. One more trip, and I'ma move on. Across the track, don't look back. All the jack, roll on. City lights will blind your eyes. Don't look twice.